Hello everybody and welcome to episode 36 of the Chesterfield of Dreams. Today we're at home to league leaders Nottingham Forest in a game that I wish to livecom, and my wish is my command. And great news as well for you guys who are probably hopeful for a better season, and so far it's very, very good. 18 points in 10 games. Yet again we're off the mark in a supreme style. Absolutely no regrets thus far. Positive 4 goal difference, I think. Yeah, that's correct. We've won half of our games. We've been unbeaten in a further 3 with those draws, and we've only lost twice, which is superb really. I'm absolutely thrilled, and you can see we're well away of the relegation zone thus far, but we can't take anything for granted at all. But our home form is among the best, unbeaten at home, so we're putting that all on the line against Notts Forest, who have a unblemished home record. As for their away form, well, they're not so great, are they? Where are they? I don't see them. Where? There, yeah, they're just above us there. You see, they've won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. So very, very difficult game on our hands today. But how have we been so good? That's the question. I'll answer it very quickly with the report of our fixtures. We started off very nicely with Jairo Mesa, the young striker, getting a brace on his debut against Shotton. Like you can see, he's constantly growing and he's loving life here in Derbyshire. Of course, it wasn't going to be perfect, and we sacrificed league form for the cup yet again. Rochdale got 2 late goals to knock us out, rather harshly, it has to be said, before Wigan got a dramatic late equaliser. It was very nip and tuck. We probably should have secured the victory at this stage. Mesa injured briefly, but he's okay, and Michael Kitely also hurt. Before then we played a romping game against Crystal Palace, who are doing very well at the time of recording, against Manchester City. But this performance was absolutely top drawer. Lee Griffiths and Jairo Mesa becoming fast friends, and they proved it with a 3-0 win. We did a magnificent job. I usually moan about being 2-0 up at half-time and letting it go, but when the time comes to have your roles reversed, I can't really criticise the game for that. So you can see here, they got off to a great start here the Wednesday with Stobbs and Knott, but Stephen Kinsella and then Benica Fobe in the 93rd minute got a goal-mouth scramble in the back of the net. So for once, I'm really happy to see a 2-goal lead squandered. And then we yet again defeated West Ham United. It was 2-0 up before half-time. Dale Fry, who we need to introduce to you, scored on his debut, and Tommy Smith also scoring. Bournemouth gave us our first defeat in a few games. Did I skip that Blackburn game? I must have. Yeah, I didn't see it there. So Blackburn inflicted our first defeat of the season, but that's fair enough. And then again, Bournemouth, got a 2-0 win, but we erased that from our minds. Getting Jake Gray and Lee Griffiths on the score sheet is always great to see. Griffiths and Mesa again combined to erase Bristol City's results. And then back and forth game against the Borough. De Ridder gave them the lead. Kenji Gori equalised. Ayala scored the second goal, and Afobe equalised. So great stuff thus far. Talk about the transfer business. It was Sid Nelson demanding a transfer back in the summer, and then Fulham on deadline day wanted him for 1.2 million, and I had to get it out of them direct, like no extra payments right now. So I got 1.2 million out of them, and it looks like a bad deal thus far, as his value has tripled. But I think in the long term they're not going to use him as a first team player, contrary to the contract they've given him. So he's already lost a couple of thousand, 100,000 in his value. So hopefully that continues to happen, and maybe we can get him back. And in replacement we got Dale Fry from Brighton and Hove Albion, and again, just like Sid Nelson was, he's really having a great start to the season. He's already 7.17 average rating, and he's flying fit for today's game, just a little extra percentage away from 100. But Sid Nelson got off to a great start himself this season. His records are gone now, but he was doing very, very well. I think that countered the interest pretty much to an unbeatable point, so we let go of him, but we kept Sean Kavanagh, which I think is vital to our survival hopes. Injury news, Stephen Kingsley is out long term, which makes that all the more important. Still 2 to 4 weeks left on his rehab. And where is he, the young guy? Ronnie Pino, yes, he's also injured. He got a niggle against Crystal Palace, so I can't wait to have him back, even though his average rating is quite low. I think he's done a great job. But today we're doing this 4-4-2 possession game strategy. It's worked wonders for us thus far, and we'll hope to keep up the form against Nottingham Forest, our most potent rivals yet. Tony Pulis is in charge, and he's kept them on top of the league ever since the start. I think once they got in their grip, they haven't let it go. But the team of the month have to come to a difficult stadium most of the time. I've made it as difficult as we can. We're only a point away from the playoffs as well. We have to keep that in mind. But Nottingham Forest so far just one game beaten. That was against Brighton. So we'll just have to take the pressure off ourselves, have a bit of fun, maybe get creative. I think we want to win every match. Yeah, that's fair enough. So here's their strategy, a 4-2-2-2, defensive minded, but it hasn't been too negative, because they've been getting the goals and keeping the clean sheets. So there you are. Mesa is the advanced forward, Griffiths deep lying, and so on and so forth. There are my new instructions. We've got tighter marking, more expressive, stick to positions, and all that sort of good stuff. So we'll check out the opposition market very quickly now. I really don't like this, as I constantly say. I don't know how bad you can get. But Thievi and Moussa Dembele, two of the best strikers you can have in the second tier, and we'll have to keep them quiet for once. We rarely ever manage it, but here we go. It's time for the team talk. We're going to have to give the fans their money's worth. It should be a sellout. I don't know why it wouldn't be. We failed to get the stadium expanded, which is an obvious disappointment. I really want to get more fans into their seats. But if there are no seats for them to take, then what's the point? We're losing out on revenue. But the board disagrees with respect and say we're not earning enough money to really threaten. So anyway, my match stats and all this sort of thing got messed up. So we'll sort that out momentarily. And Eiffel's feedback, there you are. Okay, so we're back in action, and we're ready to concentrate now on the commentary. And Sean Wilson to Kinsella. Griffiths there in his deep line position. Mesa, good block by Dunk, I believe his name is. So Damon Hill has scored for Charlton Athletic, for any Formula 1 fans watching. And Sean Kavanagh, corner kick cleared. Jake Gray, who's been asking for first team football, he's getting it. Wilson, great possession football, and Lee Griffiths was open for a shot, and it's a brilliant start. You can hear the hisses because they're jeering the Nottingham Forest defenders for a bit of last ditch play, and Gibson has cleared the danger. So deep breaths. Chesterfield very dominant in most of their games. We are controlling them better than we did last season, and this is another example of it, which is what I want you guys to see. Here's Mesa, and Griffiths wide. Griffiths, for the first time since we've signed him, has been called up to Scotland's national squad, so I'm absolutely over the moon with that. He deserves it more than anybody. Oh, Gray at the near post. Fantastic save, and we're going to have to encourage this, but Nottingham Forest could easily hit us on the break. Here's Gibson from McCachran. Oh, very close, but it's one-way traffic in the first 15 minutes, but how can we continue as players are starting to get a little bit wound up? We're going to try more long balls forward maybe. No one has really stolen the show. Mesa nearly in from behind. That free kick. Sean Kavanagh. Kinsella. Oh, good tackle by McCachran. And Gibson has time and space to think. And that's a poor ball. There you go. Oh no. That would have been the chance, I'd say. We really could have punished the Forest there, but Morsey fails to win his header. And here's Dembele. Good block. Oh, Morsey, that was dangerous, but he's got away with it. And Wilson can't get through either. Very resolute midfield play. And Nottingham Forest are finally in this game. They've woken up to the challenge, and they may just score here. McGeehan, Gibson again. We're going to have to close them down. They're threatening long distance efforts. Darren Gibson, the one and only, who would be shooting from that kind of range. But Nottingham Forest have improved. But Chesterfield may get a chance through Matt Doherty's throw. Griffiths, he has to get on his left peg. Beautiful ball! Oh, Gray. Just flagged for offside there. And Thievi, similarly off camera. Last chance of the first half. It's Sean Wilson. And Mesa again. Look at that defensive work. That's why Forest are top of the league. The balls are getting in from behind, but they're countering them at the best possible times, and that was a good chance. We are at an end to the pulsating first half, but we'll have to encourage what we've seen, and we can still win today. That's very important. The win is not out of our hands. We're unbeaten at home, and Nottingham Forest know about it. They're going to have to do a great job if they're going to break us down. We're going to go back to retain and possession and the short passing, and maybe we'll go low crossing this time for the second half. So my own personal strategy is doing well. I love the 4-2-3-1 and everything it has to offer, but when you have a strategy as simple as a 4-4-2 that suits the players from top to bottom, makes them delighted to play football, that's what I want to see. We are playing beautiful football! Oh my goodness! It's Griffiths off the woodwork. He scored the goal of the month from that kind of range just last month, and he nearly did again. Oh, and it's 2 chances in a row for the Scotsman. Great effort, but he's not really had the rating to reflect a good game. We're going to have to do something a little different now. I think we're going to have to get rid of stick to positions. Kinsel's had a dreadful game. We're going to alleviate that straight away, I think. Morsey's dangerously on a caution, so we'll get rid of him too. So Jimmy Ryan on, Regan Booty on, see if we can make a difference. So maybe Benica Fobe can play, or Jack Price if necessary, depending on how we react in the next portion of the game. But what a performance, look at that, much better. We're going to keep on standard just in case, but as results stand, we're up to 9th place. It's Sissoko for Nottingham Forest. Oh, Thievi could have nicked that one into the corner, but Jakob Brinna's goal remains unblemished. All sorts of scores going on in the top right. Damon Hill has done it again. I tell you what, could we nick a goal? Could we get a Fobe? We're going to risk it. Benica Fobe on, and he'll be the target man support. Maybe Mesa can interact with a new partner, but it's there to be seen, and then Mesa is in trouble. So just as my decision has been made, Mesa gets himself a warning, but no card for his misdemeanor. We're going to go back to flexible and lower the tempo a bit and stick to positions and get rid of that. It's Kavanagh. That was a great chance and we've missed it. I think I got rid of match stats by accident. I did. So Nottingham Forest have been doing well, but no goals, despite what I really thought was an enjoyable first half. Here come Forest. Their league lead is intact regardless of what happens here. If things stay the same, and Jakob Brinna has saved it, and well, Thievi's injured. Oh, I thought that would have been gone for us, but it looks like the end of the game, unless, oh, that was a good chance. This must be it now. Wilson, Booty, oh, well, you've been treated to a thriller, and I'm glad it's a non-defeat, because we have been in scintillating form, and I really don't want to see us end the episode on a disappointment. But look at that. Adam Reddington yet again, 7.5 average rating. Sean Wilson, man of the match. Griffiths and Kinsella had rare off days, but you can't really help that sometimes. I think the team were very, very good. Unlucky. Wow, they really deserved sympathy for that, but they did seem to respond. I'll praise the defence for a clean sheet, and that got a positive response. So, disappointment. I think the win was there, but when you're not competing for too many, too much silverware and glory, I think a draw against the league leaders is something to be admired. And even though we've lost a point to the playoff positions. I just think we want to keep well away from Millwall, Charlton and company. So far so good. We're 11 points clear, but Charlton have won their game, so they're out of the relegation zone. But we'll take a look at our schedule once more and see where we can meet up again. This game against Rotherham, I'll highlight it for you. I think that's the one I want to win, because I've struggled against their guys ever since. If we can load it. Yeah, so there we go. We've had a dreadful time against Rotherham. You can see there, their last 5 consecutive rounds I've been beaten by them, so that's one I'd like to live com for the next episode. But we're 11 games in, we're looking superbly comfortable, and fingers crossed we can keep it up, because to go 11 games, only losing twice, as a team that was threatened for relegation, even at the start of the season, I think that is, triumphant to say the least. But enough with my broken English. It's time to go, and we'll speak again soon. Okay, goodbye.